So in the formation, we're going to be working every week to attune ourselves. That's why this is for brave persons who want to open up their souls, to heal deeply, to reintegrate all the energy for those patterns that are subconsciously playing, and they will keep playing in all the rest of the incarnations if we don't solve them. So this is an amazing opportunity for very deep clearing and healing of all these patterns, and that's why I am like so into this. Also, I have seen many stories that you have experienced these 10 years. You told me not only diseases, but people like that I am a channeler, that are in contact with the spiritual realms, have entities that come through, and sometimes we have to learn how to put a limit on them, or even exorcise. You had exorcism stories, right?
In a way, yes. Of course, I don't call them exorcism because I work with compassion and love, and not with get away from here and bring spirit. But yes, it is. Once you open the spiritual door, there's no limits. Of course, in this formation, the basic part of the formation doesn't go into all these deeper parts, because this really takes a lot of training. Yeah. But basically, the first part is to learn about love, compassion, and to lose the fear of death. Because when we are conscious that we are spiritual beings that are never born, never died, just we enter and leave bodies, and that we've been here many times, it's suddenly like, say, why should I be scared of death? Nor my death, nor the death of anyone else. We've been here many times, we've left many bodies.
That's powerful.
And you know, when you start feeling that, it's happening to me, my body has started to change. Because as I stop feeling tense, as I stop feeling scared, it's like if all the contractile tissue of years of fear and worry and how do I do this and how, suddenly you're relaxed.
Wow.
And it's really incredible. I feel that when I'm 70, I'll be better than I am now. I'm going to be 63 now, and I feel that I don't see it.
You become timeless. Time does not affect you as it usually does. And fear, right?
I don't feel myself stopping. I feel myself like when you start gaining speed, you know, sort of you started galloping along the road.
And you look younger, and you still beat me at the push-up competition. So that's a great thing to say, even of the embodiment.
Let's see about the pull-up competition.
So there's this powerful thing you just said. You lose the fear of death once you understand it, and that's of the most meaningful things we can learn while we're alive. Like not living with fear, like to be a fulfilled life, fear cannot be holding us back. And that's why I'm diving into this formation, because once you can face death many times, have this understanding, this compassion for all the patterns and drama that happens, we can dissolve that karma, be freed from that, and even help others to be liberated from that. That's one of the deepest spiritual work we can do, like as a career, a service, a gift. And I want to invite you to join to this formation I'm going to be taking. I'm going to be learning alongside with you in a group of brave souls that are healing, committed to the service of the spiritual realm, and to improve our lives here, because it has an effect, a direct effect, every time we heal these patterns.
Exactly. Really, you couldn't have said it better. And this is the wonderful thing. It sounds like, well, too much, too big a promise. But it really happens. True. It really happens. It's true. That's the impressive thing of this. It really is true, and you really feel it inside you as it happens. And often, today I attended a session, and this man, he's just graduated psychologist, and he's saying, when I was 7 years old, I remember the past life, and I remembered myself outside of the body, and I said to myself, then it's not so terrible. We've been here many times when he was 7 years old, but then life continues and you forget it. This training makes those experiences that many people have had, spiritual experiences, clear. Now I understand this experience that I had. Now I know that I'm not crazy. Now I know that everyone has this spiritual being as their real nature. And it's really transformative.
Totally.
It sounds too big a promise, but it's true.
Totally. Yes, as the psychologist, there's many people, that's me, that I'm coach and at the same time channeler, that we approach and get closer to this gift and therapies that can be done because there's a lot of practice. I like, and I choose doing the formation with Tony because he's very focused on practice. Practice every week between each other, and most theories or trainings, formations do not require for you to put the body, to put yourself, to put some skin and soul, literally, into getting yourself better and being fully integral, being whole. So through the practice, this is a must for whoever wants to serve. I like to train and get the formation with Tony because it's fully on the practice. Like, we are going to see some pages of theory that we all understand, but then we really understand from inside out through the experiences we are going to be having.
Yes, absolutely. If I talk to you about the theory, but you don't have the experience, this is not the same. Once you have the experience, you understand the theory with great ease. So yes, it will be an enormous pleasure to start this group.
Yeah.